We are Tammy and Warren. We spent the summer of 2021 running our RV park in Mount Shasta. It was extremely busy, but fun, and we got to meet amazing people. We also have an RV park in the desert. Naomi is our fabulous manager at Desert Sands Vintage RV Park, and she does an awesome job with us. On 1st of November, we packed up and left McLeod. Camper, Jeep, boat, and e-bike in tow, we headed for Mexico. To see our other YouTube channels of us running our RV park, search YouTube for McLeod RV Park. Enjoy the video and don't forget to like and subscribe.
We're just trying to, we found on the map the campground called Papa Fernandez. And we think it's somewhere over there. Well, the app called iOverlander.
So we just got off the main road and we're on a very bumpy road. We're going, not even 10 miles an hour. Here's the road. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really bumpy. So Gonzaga Bay is over there. We're going to a camp called
Papa Fernandez.
And we're hoping there's going to be Wi-Fi. If there isn't, then so we'll go another day without Wi-Fi. We would rather have the ocean and this view and each other and no Wi-Fi.
It's blowing outside like crazy, but at least it's not dusty.
And it's not cold.
No, it's nice and warm.
It's a warm.
Even though today's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. And yeah, at 7, 8 this morning I was running around without a shirt on. Perfect.
Well, at 7 this morning we went to hot spring.
And now I'm gonna take some of our fresh water that we carried. I'm gonna pump it back into the camper so we have water to shower. We've been dropping our gray water on the ground. Gray water is water from the sink and the shower. So I got a little electric pump here. I got a positive and negative battery hookup just under here. I've clipped the cables to, and we're pumping fresh water. We paid for Wi-Fi in the restaurant here, but it was absolutely useless, so we got a refund, and now we're going to try somewhere else. And the reason we're trying to get Wi-Fi is not so we can play on Facebook. We got business to do. Airbnb, bookings for the RV park. Tammy has a little side job that she needs to check her emails. So now we're going to try another restaurant. And these dudes are riding dirt bikes through Baja. We just drove from there all the way around, and then we came here and we go to Alfonsina's restaurant and see how their Wi-Fi is. To Alfonsina's and we had some very good fish tacos, but the Wi-Fi was useless. We paid $10, we tried, and then got a refund, and the guy said because it's so windy there are very, very high winds. We're not sure how long this wind's going to be blowing in Baja for, but it's freaking annoying. Normally the ocean here is like flat like a lake, and you could basically surf today. It's out of control. Huge big breakers. So to get off this beach, it's a campground called Papa Fernandez. We got to go over a pretty steep hill, and I just thought to avoid complications, Tammy's going to drive the Jeep over the little hill. It's about half a mile away, and then we'll hook the Jeep up. Because if we go up the hill and we find the truck is slipping on the dirt, there's no way we can back up. And check out these guys, it looks like Germans. They got these cool overlanding vehicles. One's a Mercedes, one's a two of them are VWs. Very cool. There, that's the big hill that we have to drive over. I don't think Tammy has to go into four-wheel drive, but I'm definitely gonna put the big truck into four-wheel drive. So I had to lock the hubs. Now I put the truck into neutral and put into four-wheel drive low. And then right there it says four-wheel drive, 4 low. And let's do this, y'all. Woohoo! We came over the hill. And there's the main area of Papa Fernandez where everyone has their homes, keeps their boats. And then we were just at the campground on the other side. Now we got to go down this big ass hill. But gravity is our friend. We got beautiful, beautiful view of Gonzaga Bay, but it's very rough today. Now we're going to drive about 2 or 3 miles back to the main highway on this very, very bumpy road. Going like 3 miles an hour in places, now a little faster when it gets smooth. It's really beautiful. So the wind is blowing like crazy. The freeway, well not freeway, the highway, we're now on the 1, off the 5 onto the 1, and it is narrow. And we're going through a dust storm right now. There's a dry lake bed on the left. So we closed all the roof vents, closed all the windows, and here we go through the storm.
On a tiny road.
An 18-wheeler just passed me. I almost shat in my pants. So here's 2 adventure cyclists coming by us. We've seen quite a few of them. And then behind us another big rig is coming. I'm a very experienced driver and I consider myself good, but I've hit sweaty palms since we hit the 5 freeway. I mean the 1. The 5 is amazing, nice and wide, and it's got a shoulder of asphalt, but this road is seriously, your lane is 9 feet wide and my camper is 8 feet wide. And we got big rigs passing us, and there's no shoulder, there's just a drop off on the side of the road. So I put on my left turn signal in Mexico that indicates it's safe for him to pass because I got a better view than he does in front of me. And here he goes. I'm just going to slow down big time. Oh God. Ah.
He came totally into your lane.
That was fucked up. We were like, he was probably 8 inches from us. To go to Bahia De Los Angeles, where we're going to spend the night and hopefully find some Wi-Fi. Then we can stay there for a few more days. Otherwise we have to leave tomorrow morning. And it's about a 45-mile road to the coast.
About to arrive at LA Bay, and as we're going to get over this mountain, you are going to see that gorgeous view of the ocean.
Wow, look at that, all the islands.
So this is our 3rd time that we've been to LA Bay, and first time was an experience. second time we met great fishermen. They gave us fresh tuna in a jar, and this will be the third time.
So we just arrived in LA Bay, and we're going to get diesel today, because when we're rolling out, who knows, maybe the guy went on vacation, maybe they ran out of diesel, so get it when you can. So there's a sign. We arrived at Camp Daggets in LA Bay. We're just going to the office to see what the deal is. We just found a nice place to park. I've just leveled the truck, disconnected the Jeep, and it's a pretty cool spot. Right on the water. Still windy like a motherfucker. And right here is our little palapa. Don't think of us as being one of those people that want to go into Wi-Fi all the time, but we do have a couple businesses that we are running.
We have responsibilities.
And we don't like to leave people hanging, especially on Airbnb when they send us messages. Actually, Airbnb scores you on your response time. And besides that, it's just not cool not getting back to people when they're trying to make reservations or if they have concerns with their booking. And now we're having avocado toast with egg. And because of the fact that there is average or decent Wi-Fi, we can relax a little bit and stop jumping. Like normally if there wasn't Wi-Fi here, we'd get up early in the morning, go to the next spot. So at least we can chill here for 2-3 days. I can take the e-bike off the back of the Jeep. I can let the air out of the tires on the Jeep, which give it better traction on the dirt. And we can go have some fun. At the RV park we are at Bahia De Los Angeles, called Daggets Campground. There's no electricity. Basically it's boondocking, and we have to power this big fridge and that fridge, plus the regular stuff for the camper, like lights and fans and water pump. So I'm climbing onto the roof and I'm going to clean the solar panels because it's been really windy and I'm sure they're very dusty. And if you get rid of the dust, you maximize your sun capacity. So I just cleaned the solar panels with a rag, and I got a mobile app here, and straight away the charge went up maybe 30% because they're pretty dusty. Excuse the noise from the wind. Hi! Look at this view. This place is incredible. Okay, this is how windy it is. Watch. I got this extra water from cleaning the panels. Watch. Ready? All the way over there.
Warren just went for a run. Now he's having a swim. This is what the vacation's all about. Awesome.
Very cool.
You did that since this morning?
Yeah, because it's just
Amazing.
today.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw you leave to go fishing.
Look how many in the bucket.
What is that? Tuna?
Yellowtail. Yeah, tuna. Yellowtail. Ese también es mío.
And green.
Oh, zip it.
No, ni una de esas.
¿Quién sacó ese de allá?
Yo.
So it's like 8 in the morning and it's blazing hot. 8 in the morning here is like 11 in the morning somewhere else for some reason. So we did our workout this morning. It was like freaking torture because we're not in good shape. And we just did our run. And now Tammy's gonna go for her morning swim.
I'm gonna try.
There's no triers in our world. There's either doers or don'ters. And we're doers. And we just lay on our stomach. Look how clear this water is. The Sea of Cortez is out there, and the whole coastline is covered with a bunch of islands where you can't even see open water. Just a couple miles off, there's just a bunch of islands. So we went next door to a place called Camp Archelon, and we heard there was Wi-Fi there in a little cafe. And we went over there and we were pleasantly surprised. I dropped Tammy's over there right now. You gotta order some food, you get free Wi-Fi. I just came back to get my computer and I'm gonna head back now. And the coolest thing, when we were in Puertecitos a few days ago, we were hanging out in the hot springs, just randomly chatting to people, and we got chatting to this couple. And as I come out of the cafe, I see them camping right there. So it's pretty cool how you just keep on bumping into the same people driving up and down the Baja Peninsula. Is the Wi-Fi fast here for you?
I don't know how we didn't come here sooner. I would have not stressed out days ago.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi is really fast, but even better, the food. Nutella toast with cranberry and apple. And a nice coffee with brown sugar. Look at this place, it's amazing. So we like the coffee shop so much, and the campground's pretty sweet. We decided to stay here longer, and we're gonna move over there tomorrow and just go with the flow. That's what's nice about not being on a schedule. Traveling in for what, 3-4 months?
Do you have building experience?
Yeah, I'm a welder,
Okay.
so
That's
I never built
crazy.
anything like that. I just had, but yeah, they just fold in, so it's like a, you know, the back window folds down, frames and all that, but it all, this folds down and then those go in.
Oh,
So
wow.
cool.
So you can just get stuff in and out, like that's the part that,
Nice.
just the thing for the stove,
Nice.
or make coffee real quick, you know,
That's a
good
just
idea.
a quickie.
Last night has electricity tonight, so we're gonna give it a shot.
Well, we came here.
So what do you like about Baja?
The people, love the food. I love the margaritas, except this one tonight. The sunshine and the beach. What do you love about Baja?
Food. The food's incredible. It really is. And it's very, very affordable. The people are incredible. Absolutely incredible. They're kind, they're honest, they're helpful. What I love about Baja, it's very challenging. Water's hard to come by, so you got to find a place to get water. Some places once in a while don't have gasoline or diesel. It's very rough and rugged, and for all those reasons it keeps the crowds away. So almost like Burning Man, if you like it, you have to make that effort to come. It's not like you can just roll in and do it. You have to take supplies and plan ahead. I like the fact that it is so remote, and the fact that there's no major natural water source. No big corporations have come in here. It's hard to build big hotels. Electricity, last night the electricity went out in the town, which is just fine with me because it's going to keep all the snobby, snooty people away, and it just keeps it more raw. And probably for the next 50 years it's not going to change much because of that fact. Film the food and... So today Today's moving day. We're going to move across to Camp Archelon, about 2 campgrounds over. And traveling in Baja is not always fun and games. You got to fill up with fresh water, you got to dump gray water, and sometimes it's downright shitty. Because today we're going to dump our toilet water before we leave to the next camp. Ugh.
But if you thought that we were on the beach at this camp, over there we're even closer to the water, and we have a double bonus. There's Wi-Fi. So we'll be able to work from the cafe, cute little cafe, good food, good wine, good coffee, although Warren still likes coffee at home.
Tammy drove the Jeep over there and we dropped it off, so we don't have to hook it up to the camper. And now I'm riding my e-bike over there and Tammy's going to take the camper. So the boat's pretty lightweight, but it's kind of hard to manhandle once it's loaded up with the gas and the seats and the life vests and the motor. So when we were at the RV park in McLeod, I constructed this little trailer thing, and I've never actually tested it. And we brought it all the way to Baja, and I'm pretty sure my design skills are gonna work out. But it's a thing that I found an old kid's bicycle at the RV park. Somebody left behind, threw it in the trash. So I took the wheels, I put on new tires, new tubes, and I'm gonna try and make this work so we can just roll down the beach and hand launch it. And also, if need be, I could hook it up to the Jeep for short trips.
Warren's homemade trailer for the boat. Works amazing. Show me your muscles.
We're gonna go cruise over to that island over there called La Ventana, just for maybe an hour while the tide is up. To the island about 3 miles offshore. It's called La Ventana. The water is absolutely crystal clear. These islands off the coast of Baja in the Sea of Cortez, I was reading, is some of the most unique places on earth, because there's species of lizards and snakes and things that are not found anywhere else in the world, because they have no way to get off the island, and they've been here for thousands of years, or probably millions.
So Wade just caught a fish.
No way.
That's amazing.
Feels? Oh shit. We are watching this part. We are watching it as such a fucking amateur right now.
Yeah, we're gonna show this to Fernando. He'll grade you.
Laugh at me. We're like,
enough for 4 of us.
oh my god, look at that thing.
Warren has a friend helping him up the hill.
This is the workout.
Wade and Warren.
Brothers, do this.
Here we go.